if you are not activating that dopamine on a regular basis, it's like you stay in that hamster wheel, right? Like that same type of feeling. It's like, you're going on, your days and your days, and you're busy, 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 going, 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 and you don't find yourself feeling that pleasure or feeling that excitement. Like there's certain things, like for an example, let me just say this. Like when we have chocolate, or when we have, or like when you go out, there's so many ways that dopamine gets released. So let's say chocolate releases dopamine. So let's say for certain people, because everyone experience pleasure a little differently, and everything's fine. Okay, everything's totally fine. But let's say dopamine can get released if you are going to buy a purse. Yes. So you go buy a purse, and that pleasure of buying that purse releases that dopamine, that chemical. Okay. So if you notice that you haven't been feeling that way, that's one of the things you got to ask yourself. What have I been doing to activate my dopamine? And am I doing things on a regular basis that is really allowing me to feel good? Or am I allowing myself to really allow all those disempowering thoughts to keep you disempowered? Okay, so let's go from there. So what I write here, so let's say, so in my experience, when I've noticed that when we are go, 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 do, and we're not slowing things down, and we're not experiencing pleasure, what is that going to happen? This is what happens. Straight up. It leads to extreme exhaustion and burnout. And when we are exhausted and when we are burnt out, we are actually just no good for anyone. No, absolutely not. There's no way, if you are running on like exhaustion and burnout, then you're going to be able to, be able to pour into anybody else. Or if you're running on exhaustion and burnout, and you're finding yourself, depleted, and the anxiety and the racing thoughts, and you're not doing anything to shift that energy, and you're allowing yourself to just, feel that, oh, well, this is just how it is. Well, that's not true, because that's just not how it is, because you're actually able to be in charge and do things so you can feel better. Okay? So this is the deal. So you know why this is so important, honestly? You know why this is so important? Because we have to be aware of ourselves. We have to be. Because nobody, you guys, honestly, think about that. Nobody really knows how you actually are feeling and what's actually going on with you. You're the only person. You're the only person. And the other thing is, like I said, you're the only person that can change that and shift that, because nobody is going to be able to do that for you, just yourself. So it's really important. It's really important to do things to shift that and get the help that you need, and make some small changes so you can start feeling better. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, ladies, honestly, if we don't take care of ourselves, if we're allowing ourselves to just burn out, and we're allowing ourselves to just truly like be in depression, and we're not taking care of that, and we're thinking that it's just going to just go away, it's not going to just go away. You got to do something about it. And remember, it's a new year. Honestly, and I say this all the time, it doesn't matter what happened last year or didn't happen. You know what? Take the good, take, the things that didn't work out, and just, it's okay. We're going to move forward. And whatever you did last year, and if you didn't get like the results that you wanted, you're not going to beat yourself up this year. You're going to do things differently. I want you to hear that. Do things differently, okay? Stick to something that can really help you start to feel better. Invest in, whatever you need to do to invest in yourself and get the help that you need. Do that for yourself, because no one's going to be doing it for you, okay? And I'm telling you something. When we as women, when we are not in a place that we are in control of how we're feeling, it can really affect, as you know, so many different areas of your life. And that can actually affect if you are looking, like I tell you, if you're looking to find yourself this, your soul aligned partner, someone you can do life with. And if you are wanting to find someone that you can do life with and your perfect partner, because I'm telling you, I always say this to every woman, love and relationships and all that's available to all of us. It's just depending on if we want it and what we do and how we go about to get it. Okay, because we all can just go about and find ourselves just, yeah, I'm not gonna even go there.